Biden has approved a disaster declaration in Ohio following a series of deadly tornadoes that swept through the state in March. The federal funding will help recovery efforts in 11 counties. That does include the Indian Lake area in Logan County that was hit so hard, and Plymouth in Richland County. We have a link for impacted residents and business owners to apply for aid on WKYC.com.
As we said, you, of course, were there for that destruction. This is a big deal. This will be really good for those folks.
It unlocks more funding, more resources. It's just another step to help people try to recover. They're very much trying to still rebuild there. It's very scary.
It's going to take a while, of course,
It will.
unfortunately.
It will. Meanwhile, here, not too bad. We have some rain showers that are going to sneak in here for the day tomorrow, but they're going to tiptoe rather than roar in.
We like that.
Yeah, it'll.
Tiptoe is good.
Exactly, little sneaky things. We'll have a lot of clouds around in the morning. Temperatures are going to be in the 60s, 70s in the afternoon with scattered rain and rumble chances starting to pop up. All those chances are well out to the west of us right now. And you can see western Ohio, we have had a few little showers, rumbles of thunder earlier this evening. Those have just faded away. We just don't have enough upper level support. There's not a whole lot of atmospheric support for those thunderstorms to sustain themselves. And even that, we have rain and rumbles out to the west that just aren't really given the opportunity to get some growth going. We have a very congested atmosphere right now. And when we have a very congested atmosphere, it's hard for systems and, more importantly, individual storms to really get organized and crank up. And you can see just how kind of congested everything is here in the lower 48. We've got all of the showers and clouds that are moving from southwest to northeast from the deep south, where there's abundant moisture coming out of the Gulf of Mexico right up into the Great Lakes. And then everything kind of pivots backwards here across the nation's northern border. And that is usually a sign. Anytime you start to see major systems going backwards, that's a sign that we're putting the brakes on a whole lot of eastward advancement. And that means that we're going to be stuck. And in the terms of stuck, we have all of these various systems that are getting stacked up. So we don't have really good west to east flow to push things along. So as we head through the next 48 hours to 60 hours, you can see we have a front nearby just about every single day. So that's a bit of a problem. We just don't have that push to get things moving along. There's a big area of high pressure that is building in Western Canada that will try to get here, but it's just not able to make much of a dent until later Sunday and then into Monday. So if we're going to be getting a break from all of this rain action, that's our best bet. It's going to be later on Sunday into Monday. But the problem is we've got more systems stacking up to the west. So we're in a period now that's just going to be very unsettled for the foreseeable future. In the meantime, in your National Designer hour-by-hour forecast, we have an easterly wind for now that will become more southeasterly tomorrow. Clouds to begin your day. Temperatures in the low 60s for the morning. As you step out the door, you're probably going to notice a little bit more humidity in the air. We may have a few showers around the area in the early part of the day west, but I think the better chances for rain really start to pop up in the afternoon. Temperatures will be in the upper 70s across the area. Maybe a few rumbles of thunder out of this too. Your Friday evening plans, I'd be on the lookout for scattered rumbles across the area, but it doesn't look like we have a slam dunk as far as the timing of any rain in any one area, at least for Friday night. And then we get into Saturday, and that's when things really kind of start to look a little murky for us. We will have showers around, lots of clouds too. We start off in the 60s. We're only going to stay in the 60s through midday. And then we get a big push in the afternoon that'll help us to get near 70 later on. But you can see these scattered showers are with us, and it's really tough to nail down exactly where they'll be at any certain time. I know there's weddings and proms and all the things. Just hang in there and have indoor plans available to you. Here's your Union Home Mortgage forecast. We're going to take it into the 70s for Saturday and Sunday. Those low 70s will be with us. We'll back it off on Monday as we get that bit of a break. The rain and thunder chances come back when the heat comes back in the middle of next week. Russ?
All right, Betsy, thanks.